Hello. Hi. Yeah. Hello. My name is Nikki, and I just want to say a brief word about Global InterGold. I'm doing this video purposely for the doubters and those that really want to understand how GiG work. Yeah. First and foremost, I would say that the key to success is to focus on our conscious minds on what we really desire, not things that we fear. And you will never know what you're losing or what you will gain if you don't try something. And believe me, you cannot, and there's nothing you can substitute with experience. There's nothing you can substitute with relationship. And now, okay, let's go to really what GiG is. Don't let me digress. Now, GiG is an online gold shop that specialized in buying and selling of investment gold bars. And I'll tell you that GiG investment gold bars are procured and provided by top producers internationally. Now, you want to know who our gold supplier is? Our gold supplier is Global Swiss Trade, and Global Swiss Trade is based in Switzerland. If you want to research that, you can go ahead. And I can also tell you that GiG has been in existence for over 5 years. The parent company of GiG is Gold and Silver Physical Metals KG, which is based in Germany. And GiG came out of Gold and Silver Metal, Physical Metal in 2010. And I will also tell you that GiG has been doing this with over 1 million clients in the past 5 years and in over 200 countries. So for those who are thinking this is a Nigerian business, oh, GiG is a scam, GiG will flop. No, GiG is not a Nigerian business. GiG is a global business in over 200 countries. Now, what will make 1 million clients in over 200 countries be doing the same thing for over 5 years without looking back? Number one reason is that they are seeing results. So now let's go to what GiG is and what you tend to gain in GiG. GiG, like I said, there are two things you can do with GiG. One, you can decide to be a buyer and a seller, where you buy you buy your gold bar when it's relatively cheap, and then you sell when it's high. But GiG also have a marketing program, which is what we are into. Now we have a team. The name of our team is Team Pinoy Millionaire. Pinoy means people of the Filipinos, and then we have people from all over the world in that team. So what we do is we invest in GiG gold bars.
One,
now,
2, 3.
GiG gives you the opportunity to invest in 18 grams of gold bar. And then when you follow the marketing program, they will give you a bounty harvest reward of 100 grams of gold bar. Wow, that's over 500%, right? Yeah. Now we put the rate of that 15 grams which you are investing in at $850 or €540, and the currency for, or will I call it currency, or the value I would say for the 100 grams is put at €3,500 or €4,250. Now, to put it in my currency, 15 gram value is about 190,000 naira, worst case scenario, bad currency exchange. And the reward of 100 gram, I'll put the value at about 800 plus, worst case scenario, bad exchange rate. Now, what do you do when you invest into 15 gram? Why would they just give you such a reward of 100 gram? Now, when you invest, your investment is put on what we call table of order. Let me show you a sample of a table of order. Now this is an example of a table of order. Now this is the level 1, level 4 I would say of the table. This is the level 3, this is the level 2, sorry, this is the level 3, and this is the level 1. Now let me try to look actually for an empty table. Really, let's take a look at an empty table. Okay, yeah. Now look at this, level 1 is empty. As a new investor, your investor goes into level 1. This is level 2, this is level 3, and this is level 4. Now once you have your investment on level 1, let's assume that you decide to go for a solo. A solo means that you are investing solely into the 15 gram of gold bar. You go into this box. Let's say this is me. My name is Mide, and I'm bringing Peter a solo share, and Susan brings another invite to the table. Oluwadamiloju brings another invite to the table. Jorinda brings another invite to the table. Now, what makes GiG interesting is we leverage on the power of teamwork. Like every other network marketing business, you work solely. But in GiG, you don't work solely. You work with your table members. So the success of your table is based on the members on that table, and the responsibility of everybody on that table is to ensure that your table is moving. If your table is moving, believe me, you can achieve this in less than 2 months for everyone to get to that level 4 and get paid. It is not a business where you invest and just fold hands. It is not get rich quick scheme. It's a business plan that everybody has to follow due process. So that is really what I really have to say. I just want to encourage others who are still thinking that GiG is not real. And then another thing is that for those who cannot afford $350, $850, sorry, my daughter is distracting me. For those who cannot afford $850, we decide to break it down to numbers of shares. Now, this is how the breakdown is. For those who want to buy 1 share, this is what you'll be paying, $85, and your payout is $425. For those who want 2 shares, it's there, $170, and your payout is $850. Now we did this because not everybody could afford to go solo, which is the 15 gram gold bar. So the 15 gram gold bar worth of $850 is now divided into 10 places. So when you divide $850 in 10 places, it gives you $85, so which is 1 share. Now the payout for the 15 gram, which is 100 gram, which is put at the value of $4,250, is also divided into 10 places, which will give you, in 10% of that will be $425. So now, for someone who invests into 1 share, gets to pay this and gets to get this. For someone who invests into 2 shares, gets to pay 85 times 2, which is 170, and at payout gets 425 times 2, which is 850. Now you will notice that on some table we have some names that are put in boxes, that we have more than 1 person in that box. Now, okay, let's look at this. This person, Yamski Solo, actually got solo. That means she invested into 15 grams solely. Rodrigo as well, Gerardek Solo. But look at batch 587. Now, these people came together to invest into 15 gram of gold bar. You notice that Angel bought 1, Miriam bought 3, that makes 4, Gilda bought 1, Roxanne bought 2, Geneva bought 3. So if you put all together those numbers of shares in batch 587, you would see that it's equal to 10 shares, which is the value of 15 gram, 850. So now that payout of this batch 587 will be given to each investor according to the numbers of share bought. Like you said earlier, Angel bought 1, so that means our payout will be 425. Miriam bought 3, that means our payout will be 1,275. She invested 255. Let's see. Gilda bought 1, so our payout is also 425. Roseanne bought 2, that means our payout is 425 times 2, which is 850. Geneva also bought 3, that means our payout is 425 times 3, which is $1,275. So that's for those that could not afford the solo. So it is not an initiative of GIG. This is an initiative of Team Pinoy, just to make this investment available to everybody. So I would just want to encourage us to take advantage of this. I would have loved to explain table movement. Maybe I should just do that now, how the table moves. Okay, let me explain the movement of tables. Let me see. I'm going to be using this table. Let's go. Okay, yeah. I'll be using this table. Now, this is how the table moves. Like I explained earlier, this is level 4, level 3, level 2, and level 1. I'll say that again: level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Now, before anybody in level 4 leaves the table, or we'll say exit the table, level 1 must be complete. What makes level 1 complete is either we have 8 solos, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes in level 1. Now, you will notice that Jorinda and Qingming, Jorinda bought 5, Qingming bought 5. That means this box is closed. This is because 5 plus 5 makes 10. That's 850, which is the value of 15 gram. Look at this place. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 shares here, which means that we have 1 more share here for this table, for this box to close. Same thing goes with this box. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 shares here for this table to this box to close. This box is closed. This box is closed because we already have 10 shares complete. This box is closed. This box is closed because we already have 10 shares complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now let's just assume that the level 1 is fully filled. Now, this person, the moment the level 1 is filled, this person leaves the table. That means we say that this person has exited the table of order. That means this person's assignment on this table for this portion is finished. So now the table would then split into 2 equal parts from the middle. Look at it, from the middle. The table splits into 2 equal parts from the middle. This happens every time someone leaves the level 4. Every time. So now, this part would go form another table, and this part will go form another table. On that different table, 590 will now be the level 4. 610 and 611 on the other different table will now be the level 3. Batch 1216, 1217, 1218, and Oluwadamiloju solo will now be the level 3. Now, this part, this level 1, then will now be completely empty on that table. Same thing goes with this part of the table. 591 now becomes the level 4. Melai solo and batch 612 now becomes the level 3. This part, level 1, now comes into level 3. On that same different table, the level 1 is empty again. Now the duty of everybody on the table again is to ensure that the level 1 gets filled up again. Let me show you, although this table is not officially authorized, but let me show you. Now this is what happens. You notice that, okay, hold on, okay, yeah, 590, 610, 611, memorize that. 590, 610, 611, 1216, 1217, 1218, and Oluwadan solo. Memorize this. This is what happens to that table when they split. Look at it. 590 now becomes the level 4. 610, 611 becomes the level 3. 1216, 1217, 1218, and Oluwadam solo becomes the level 3. This is empty. Now the duty of everybody now is also to now fill this part. Now what makes this one come? This is the auto reinvestment of this 590 goes back to level 1, because every time you get to level 4, we do auto reinvestment for everybody on level 4. This is just our initiative to also keep the table moving. Let me show you the next table. Okay, let me go back to the gold table again. Gold table. Yeah. Now look at this part as well. 591, Malai solo, 612, 1219, Hyro, 1220, and Esther solo. Now this is what happens on that table. 591 becomes the level 4. Melai and 612 becomes the level 3. 1219, Hyro, 12120, and Esther becomes the level 3. And this part becomes empty again. This is the auto reinvestment for 591. So every time, like I said, anybody or a batch or a solo gets to level 4, we do auto reinvestment for them. So that's it. Then another thing people don't understand about this, which really gives me so much concern, is people believe that the moment they leave the table, they exit the table, it's instant payment. No, it doesn't work like that. There are a lot of things that happens at the back office that the admin does, the team leader does. Number one is we have to ensure that everybody on that level 1 of that exiters table pays in their investment shares. We have to ensure that every document and data is collated. We have to ensure that we register everybody on that level 1. We have to ensure that we now encode them into GiG platform. We have to ensure that their documents get accepted by GiG, which is very, very important. GiG is very, very strict with documentation. After that, we have to activate that account by paying. We have to request for credit coupon. And then after that, GiG have to accept your request for credit coupon. And then, voila, your 14 days countdown starts. Now, after your 14 days countdown, it is not magic. There are due processes that we must also follow before you get your payout. Number one is GiG does not give cash. GiG rewards you in gold bar. So your gold bar must also be converted to money and then cash out. And then you get it in your hands. So there's something I really want to talk about but skipped my mind, which is, I think I've actually forgotten. I've forgotten what I want to say. But that is it, really. So for those who are still thinking, is this real? GiG is real. But GiG, you have to work it out. You have to work with your table. You have to work with your team members. This is not difficult. We do this thing every day without us even knowing it. Networking is the way of life. I don't know how many people that I have told the kind of data subscription that I use, and they have asked me, Nike, what is the code for subscribing, and they have subscribed, and MTN has not even given me, MTN did not even know that I'm the one bringing them in. So we do that every day. We do networking business every day without us knowing it. We introduce products and some other services to people without us knowing that, yes, we are doing networking business. GiG is real, and I keep saying it. For my Nigerian investors, there is no business in Nigeria at this moment that I'm doing this video that you will invest 185,000 naira, and in the pace of 3 months you will get 800,000 naira. Now, without you paying office rent, without you fueling your gen to run your business, you pay staff salary, the government will tax you, you pay VAT, and then you still struggle to keep profit. Now tell me that business that you invest 185,000 naira and gives you 800,000 naira plus in the pace of 3 months. Tell me, just tell me. Well, again, my name is Nikki, and I'm a proud client of Global InterGold. God bless you. I love my life. I love GiG. I love my family. I love my team. I love Team Pinoy Minonia. I love GiG. I love you. Bye.